Sam Noakes, with this formidable punching reputation. He's in against a man in Naeem Ali, though, who, as you've heard, has had 73 fights. He's never in that time been stopped. And at the weigh-in, he said to Sam Noakes, "You're going to get 6 rounds tomorrow, I can promise."
I like his attitude, especially coming in at late notice. Got to respect that. But I've heard a hell of a lot about Sam Noakes' punching power.
He can bang, he really can. Fought 2 weeks ago, beat Lee Connolly, who's retired in his corner after 3 rounds at the Royal Albert Hall. Describes himself as being a bit of a Duracell bunny. He can certainly punch. And he cuts short a holiday in Cornwall to take this fight.
I like that, a couple of throwaway shots up top before sinking it downstairs. It's good to see, especially when he's had 6 fights and 6 knockouts. Often they get slightly carried away and load up on every shot. So it's nice to see that he can mix a few throwaway shots in between.
Started at the age of 13, Sam Noakes, lost his very first fight and hated the experience so much. And he still says today, "I don't get scared about who I fight, I get scared of losing."
Not a bad fear to have. But on top of that, he's in here and trying and battling through that fear, which is the main thing.
Ali, one of the most busy journeymen in the country, had 30 fights in 2019, and this is his 5th fight in the last 12 weeks. 3 weeks ago, he lost in a 4-rounder to Zach Miller, an undefeated prospect in Sheffield. And you might remember he went the distance with Josh Franken.
I know Josh well, a really talented lad as well.
He's here tonight.
Good jab, good change of look and a good jab from Sam Noakes there. Looked low and shot high. Just done it again.
It'll be a difficult man to unravel, though, will Naeem Ali?
He will, but I like what Noakes is doing. Like I say, there's a few throwaway shots in there. Not everything's the same strength, same speed, same power. He's varying them up and varying the looks up in between.
You always talk about that, Ben. I mean, I always think that the biggest and the most successful exponent of that we've had was one of our greats, Joe Calzaghe. You know, he did hit with 3-4 feely out shots, and then there'd come the big one.
That's right, and even the great Prince Naeem, he'd slow his look down. Everything was slow and then explosive. Floyd Mayweather the same. Canelo's the same. Roy Jones is the same. They give a slow look and something sharp comes off of that. It makes them look even quicker, even more explosive. Just in a bit of a rush there and gave away a bit of positioning there.
Noakes has certainly looked the part so far, a product of the Alan Smith gym down in Kent.
That was really nice before he showed a jab to the body and switched the hook up top.
Well, that's a good opening round. Welcome back to the SSE Arena here in Wembley. And perhaps wisely, Alan Smith's just told Sam Noakes he's not going to go over. In other words, wait your time.
Yeah, he said he's not going to go over in a rush, but that was great advice, talking about the feints, selling him low to shoot high, all the sort of things that just been complimenting Sam Noakes on there, and that's great coaching from Al. And those kind of things are important, going up levels against better quality guys. You know, you can't just go in there winging punches. So it's great to see that Sam is developing good habits.
Only got the call for this fight on Thursday night, Naeem Ali. Wasn't even sure who was going to be in his corner because his regular trainer was on duty elsewhere. Matt Sturgis, it was eventually who took up the duties.
Working him around both sides, that's brilliant. These journeymen, people can't comprehend how tough they are, how brave they are. What a tough way to earn a living, and to take a fight like this on 48 hours notice just shows a lot about the character of someone like Naeem Ali.
He was actually on his way to the gym when the phone rang, apparently. Do you want to fight? Probably said how much.
Sam Noakes there, just a little bit eager, circled round and ended up pushing himself into the rope. Just gone away from what Al Smith asked him to with the feints, needs to keep those up. up the middle, round the side, nice variety there.
Noakes has said that he wants to have the first 10 wins of his professional career by stoppage. This is his 7th, and he's been 100%, so winning inside the distance so far. 5 of those wins have come inside 3 rounds.
That's nice, that's a good start. He's dropped a solid right hook to the body. I'll keep establishing that before then switching it up top. Take your opponent's mind away from where you really want to go. And when you have power like Sam Noakes, you have the ability to be able to do so.
Good ticket seller as well, Sam. Hails from down Maidstone way.
A few throwaway shots in between. There you go. Didn't really need to take an L step out there. Nice counter, switched it up there. Been getting off first and then switched it up. Let Naeem lead, Ali lead, and countered off there.
Nice work, good variety as he switched to the head with the uppercut. No signs yet though that how he's going to unravel.
I like that. He tried to
tight defence.
Yeah, he tried to peel away the glove there. You know, he's in there trying things. I love to see it. Right idea. And practicing things in there. That's what I like to see.
Smear of blood around the face of Ali. Turning into a hard night, and he doesn't want to be taking uppercuts like that.
Shows his experience there tying up.
Needed it. 2 rounds over. It's all Noakes. Welcome back, and the fight is all over. Corner of called it off. Naeem Ali's nose well and truly smashed. The first man to ever stop the man from Blackburn. And Sam Noakes, win number 7, 2nd win in a fortnight, and another inside the distance.
Yeah, very impressed with that, because it wasn't I'm going to go in there, let hell for leather go, and hopefully just break you down, hopefully break, you know, you might not be as tough and as durable as you was, and finally don't fancy it. He done it in a smart way, an educated way, he went about it the right way, tried things, practiced things. So I'm very impressed with that performance from Sam Noakes there.
Understandably big smile on his face. Well, here's some of the shots which were powering in. Oh dear, that must have hurt him, but I think the nose had already gone by then.
Yeah, he was working him round the sides. Round the side up the middle.
Maybe that was the one.
I think that might have been the one, but the variety was key there. Worked him round the sides and then bring it up through the middle. Really smart boxing there from Sam Noakes.
Now listen, it's a journeyman he's got rid of here, let's be honest about it, but how good do you think this lad can become?
Well, you're 100% right in what you're saying, but I can look at someone shadow boxing and tell if they've got a bit about them or not. Shadow boxing. And I can see Sam Noakes has got a bit about him because he was trying to do the right things. Didn't get wild, and so easy to see someone 6-0 with 6 knockouts and just get carried away with himself and completely rely on that power, but he didn't. There was throwaway shots in there. He tried to peel his glove. You know, worked him around the side to then come up through the middle. Little things like that, they really tell you a lot about someone.
An exciting win indeed. Here's Thomas Stryber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 completed rounds of boxing, the red corner has advised our referee in charge here in the can to stop the contest. Therefore, winner by retirement and still undefeated, Sam Noakes.
You heard Ben Davison really rates him. The crowd love